Fine.
Someone's about to go shut off on its own. I have it turned down to 69 because it's so freaking hot.
Yeah. Wash the camera off.
Do you want me to help you with
Huh.
comments?
Yeah, if you look on there, yeah, you see anything. Look at all these guys pouring in. What's going on? Jesus.
Where do you want me to sit it?
Gunpowder and Travis T. What's going on? Roosted. What's going on? I don't have my laptop, so it's not as easy for me to do questions. So Cindy's gonna. Oh, Roland. Nice to meet you, buddy. Welcome to the show. Gun Snob. The Gun Snob is here. So Cindy's gonna. If I miss a question or something that you guys say out in the chat, Cindy's gonna look and trying to get the kids to sleep. There's Cindy right there. Hi. 300 for your birthday. Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. It's exciting. You gotta give me some time to get things together when I get back in town. Right now I'm down south, so it's gonna take a couple hours to go back up, and I still got a whole nother day planned for the birthday. So stay tuned for that. Tomorrow's gonna be even cooler. I didn't take any video at the toy shop. I should have. That's what I should have did. But all the vintage toys got me going. I was getting lightheaded at times. You know, I was like, oh my god. So we'll go through some of these things. It's a little geekish, so I don't want to get too geekish and nerdy on you guys. But I'll show some of the finds that I made at the toy pit, and I like to thank those guys. They worked with me on pricing. I had to put some stuff back. At one point, my bucket was over $100, $95, $100 or something like that, and
You're 95.
I couldn't swing that much because I'm going to Top Guns of Terre Haute tomorrow. So I don't know how much their range fees is. I haven't even checked up on that because I'm gonna shoot my Glock down there. I haven't shot the Glock yet, so I'm gonna go down there and shoot that. I did bring my 1911, so I'm gonna put some rounds through that with some. I think I got the Punisher grips on there, so I'm gonna try that out and see how those grips work out when I shoot. But I brought this. I'll show you how geeked I made it. If you can see that without pointing the gun. I put the back plate on there. Me and my son did it when we got it. It's the Imperial from Star Wars, so I put that on there. Thank you, buddy. David Boland's in the house. Any day at the range is a great day. Yeah, so I'm gonna shoot this thing, check it out, see how I like it. Oh, I'm gonna love it, man. It was on the bucket list. It was on the bucket list, and I could have went up into Michigan because there was a couple places I wanted to check out in Michigan. But if I do find a gun down there, I can't buy handgun in Michigan, you know, in other states. So I was like, stay local for right now. Maybe next year I'll go up and I can get a long gun in Michigan. So maybe that's what I'll do next year. I'll see what kind of guns they have down there, what kind of deals. They were packed today. I've been looking at their Instagram a lot. It's a cool place. The people seem like, you know, they're gun people, very knowledgeable in different fields with their staff. Michigan, woohoo! How you like that snow up there? Gunpowder's loving that snow up there. She ain't seen that much snow in a while. That's another thing. I couldn't go hunting today. I was up all night watching the weather. With a wife so understanding and supportive, you're lucky, man. Really, I am too. Yeah, for sure. She just sat in a chair at the toy pit and let me go nuts, and that's pretty cool.
Pretty much.
I gotta ask you, are you a Spartan or a Wolverine?
Bless you.
I would be like, I guess I'd be a little bit of both, maybe, because this is Sparta, and you know the chair is against the wall. John does have a stash, so I don't know. But that's a great question. Maybe we'll get in depth with that question a little bit more.
Honey Rob D said she hasn't seen anything yet.
Oh yeah, I mean, just wait until I go to this place. She thought just rummaging through some vintage toys was crazy. Scott P679, what's going on? So I'll show you what I got. I've been collecting these little toys for some time now, and I like the Ghostbusters. I've always liked the Ghostbusters, except for that new one that came out. I thought that was a travesty, but we're not going to talk about that. But I have all the original Ghostbusters except for Winston. I don't know why you can't find Winston. Getting more snow tomorrow. I'm excited. Well, you better hope you don't get snowed in there. But you'll probably like that, getting snowed in. So, yeah, they didn't have one. I looked, Scott. I looked for it. They didn't have it. They had some of the toys in there, but I already had those toys. But I did find Winston. I finally found Winston. He didn't have a proton pack, so I'm gonna have to look for that online because I got some of the other ones for other things for the other guys that I got at home. So I found my Winston and the Ghostbusters patch, if you can see. Yeah, they're like vintage guns, man. They're very collectible. Some people give me shit about this, all right? And they're like, oh, they're just toys. These things are worth money if you can get them in good to great condition. I was telling her the Star Wars Jawa with the vinyl cape, that thing's worth like $2,000. So if you come across that at like a yard sale, you better scoop it up. That's a $2,000. So you sell it for about like $1,500. That's a nice gun. Yeah, so do I, Travis. What's going on here, Gary Gizzard? So his Ghostbusters symbol, it's still good. It's still, you can see it real good. It's almost better than my Peter Venkman one. So he's got a little bit of scuffing around the boots, which is normal. It looks like somebody really played with this dude pretty good. So that's exciting. You know, somebody getting the joy of this. Original, dude, that thing's worth the bank. Yeah. So I completed my Ghostbusters collection. I am still looking for Slimer, so if anybody runs across Slimer from Ghostbusters, let me know. So I got Winston. That's good. You can, after a while, it gets old quick. Breaks when it's cold. Yeah, right. Steve and Stacy, thank you, man. Thank you. It's like Toy Story in here. The next thing I got, if you guys remember how my old setup was in the studio area, I had my He-Man toys off to the side, and I had Beastman right on top of Panther, and this is He-Man stuff. So I know some people don't think He-Man's cool. Matt doesn't like He-Man. They're like, eh, and Transformers or something won their bracket, but it wasn't my bracket, so I wouldn't even have put that in there. Well, I almost bought a Metalhead Ninja Turtle. The one he ordered off of eBay. I found 5 of them there. And one had the card back to it. Thank you, Gizzard. And I couldn't afford that one, but my bucket was so full of toys, man. I mean, dude, I was running about $100. If I would have put like 3 more things in there, dude, I've been well over $100. Because the next ones I'm going to show you are very vintage. But this is the next one. I got this Skeletor to ride the Panther. Now, he didn't come with the sword, because if you look in there, he's got the little grip right there where you can put that sword, and then you put the shield on that hand. But he did come with his little armor, so that's hard to find. These little pieces, man, these are hard to find, and they're worth a lot of money. His leg does kind of twist out there. there's a rubber band. I don't know if I can pull that apart and see it. Oh, I'm touching Skeletor's nuts. But there, if you can see it in there, there's like a little rubber band in there. That was some of the flaws for He-Man. Was there's a rubber band that runs through the mold itself, and if those things snap, it's pretty much gone. NEA Yankee, no. But so I got my Skeletor to ride Panther, but I didn't get a sword. I think I'm gonna order. I gotta order some more stuff from that place. We were there for what, an hour? We were there for a good hour, and those. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go to Roll Call 219. Follow me on Instagram, and I searched through bins. I think I searched through 4 or 5 bins of vintage toys trying to find stuff. You're going to bed? All right, thank you, C4. Thank you for your comment on Facebook. I love that, dude.
Rob also commented. He said, "Now I feel like a jerk. Happy birthday, man. Hope you do or did something for yourself."
Oh yeah, for sure. Budget Guns and Gear. What's going on, bud? So I got my Skeletor. He does have, I don't know, he's got like some kind of paper or something stuck in there. I don't know what that is. I haven't. Oh, we got it.
Hunter just said happy birthday, Roll Call.
Thank you, Stealth Hunter. So I got a little bit of paper off of his armpit. I don't know what that's from. But so I got my Skeletor to complete my my Panther Skeletor collection. He-Man toys are the best, David Bowen.
GA Trucker 69. Then tight little paintings won't let him close his legs.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that they had it because he had this tub, all right? And I'm telling you, this tub that he had, you guys might call me crazy. It was filled with really great vintage toys. I'm talking about that tub alone was at least $3,000 worth of toys.
If not more.
If not more. I mean, that's how many good toys are in there. And I asked them for vintage toys. There wasn't a whole lot of He-Man stuff. They had some on the shelf. Those weren't kind of the characters I was interested in. I'm interested in trying to complete some other things, but definitely wanted a Skeletor. They had a Skeletor in a space case, I call them, the plastic cases.
All right, David Bowling said He-Man toys are the best. Walter Davis said, "Good evening, happy birthday."
Thank you, Walter.
And then David Bowling said again, "My parents didn't want to get me Tella because they thought you could take her clothes off."
Yeah, Tila.
It's embarrassing, but it's true.
Yeah, I did find a bag. It had Ram Man, Tila, and who else did they have in there? I think a Man of Many Faces in there, but they were beat. Tila was in parts. Like, your parents would have been like, "Why'd you take the legs off that chick?" You know what I'm saying? So I didn't buy it, but I'd like to get Ram Man. You know, he's one of those figures that aren't posable like these are, and like He-Man. He's one solid piece. You push down on his head, he collapses, and you hit the button, and he rams stuff. So I mean, he was in a baggie with a bunch of other little parts, and I just didn't need that. And I'm telling you, we're about to get to some real good vintage stuff right here. And this is the stuff that I need to complete my collection for my Star Wars stuff. And I've already started another collection. We'll get into that. What did he say?
You have a birthday pod and don't invite friends on?
I don't have my laptop, Stealth Hunter. I don't have my laptop. If somebody wants to open one and invite me in there, that's fine. I didn't bring my laptop down with me. I just brought my small tripod, my stand, some extra battery packs because I didn't want to be lugging so much stuff around. The place that I'm going to is huge tomorrow. Patriot and Dark, what's going on, buddy?
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. The books came with the figures, top notch. Yeah, they had a whole case full of those figures. It had the card and the book plus all the extras on there. That they were very expensive. I think I could only have bought 2. But what I got here was something that I wheeled and dealed with these guys. So we'll move on to the next one.
Rob D said, "It's no fun to drink on your birthday alone. Hope she's drinking too." Yeah, I am. It's called Pepsi.
So the next thing I got, I don't know if I can get him
and then
out.
Stealth Hunter said, "I got you." Laugh out loud.
Right?
Whatever
So if you guys, I don't know if I can get, I picked him. I don't know if you can see what that is though, but it's Cobra Commander. So I got this old vintage Cobra Commander. I don't know if I can get him out of there because I'd like to put his helmet on because his helmet's floating around in there. I don't know if you can see that right there. And he put on his helmet. But he comes with a stand that says Cobra Commander down there. I don't know if you guys can see that. My camera's not focusing. But it says Cobra Commander on there. He didn't come with a weapon though, but he did come with his backpack. And he's still got the rubber band on him. If you can see it on the back there, he's still got the rubber band. So this vintage Cobra Commander ran me about 12, 15 bucks. So that's not bad. I did have a couple other G.I. Joes in there, but like I said, man, the bucket I was picking out of was like the $1,000 bucket, and I couldn't afford that. There she is. She's saying hello. So I want to get him out of there somehow. And maybe I'll wait until I get home so I don't lose any parts in this hotel room or anything. But because I want to put his helmet on there. He just came with his helmet, which is pretty cool. You can't really see it, but he's got great great decal on his suit. That's pretty cool. Even his helmet, no scrapes, no scratches. This is a prime figure. So, you know, I'm gonna start a G.I. Joe collection, but I'm only going to collect main characters. So that's Duke, Cobra Commander, the ninja guy that I had in my bucket, Shadow, Snake Eyes. They had Snake Eyes. So your birthday shopping, what do you want, so we can help? Oh, I wish. Storm Shadow. Yeah, I had him in there. I couldn't afford him. It was between Storm Shadow and Cobra Commander, and I picked Cobra Commander because kind of like a Cobra guy. You know, Cobra Kai. So I picked him up. The other guy came with his weapons, all of his gear, and his dog. He was my friend. So I was sad about that, man, because he came with everything. They wanted like $24 for him, so it got really expensive. So I had to pick and choose at that point because I had some Ninja Turtles that I need to fill my Ninja Turtles collection. That's my favorite. Ninja Turtles is my favorite. I have a Ninja Turtles tattoo. That's my favorite.
Which one's your favorite?
All of them. I love them all, man. Who doesn't want to eat pizza and look at April O'Neil? 2 Live Moo, what's going on? So the next one I also had a choice out of that big bucket, and I took the lower end of the run on this one. But he used to change colors in the sun. He was number one guy. Destro, I think it was. Wasn't it Destro? Because
Destro's #1 bad guy.
Oh. Because they had two. They had the Destro with the silver head, and they had Destro with the gold head. They had 2 of those. And I couldn't afford those. Just like these Star Wars toys I'm going to show you. These Star Wars, the one that I got is really clean, and it's almost as clean as my Chewbacca that I got at home. But I got this R2-D2. You can see his decals are just horrid. Not too good. An all original Yoda with the snake, his stick, and a cloth jacket in my Star Wars shrine. Dude, that's worth a lot of money, man. That's worth good money, man. If it's in Zortan, yeah. I think it might be Zortan. I think you might be right, David. Kingpin. But this is an original R2-D2. This is a 77. But he's in rough shape. I mean, even the dome, I don't know if you can see the dome, but the dome has some peeling around here. The front of him, not too bad, but the sticker is still, you can't see it through there, but the sticker is beat. They had a real good one in that box. I couldn't afford that one. That one was a pretty penny as well. Got this guy for 15 bucks. So even that's a little steep, because I don't know if it's the rotating head. I'm going to have to get them out of these cases and further investigate what we have here. But he's got good coloring on the dome, so that's a plus. I could get some repo stickers, but I'm not doing that. I'm not into the repo stickers, man. That totally kills the value on old vintage toys. He does have some yellowing on the legs. I proofread that first. Siri didn't put his stick. So I got an R2. He goes in my Star Wars case. Maybe I'll do a video on some of the Star Wars toys that I got. But that's a real good one. The final thing I bought from this place is a coveted piece that I've been looking for a while, and I can never get a good deal on it, is this. This is a very clean Luke Skywalker Bizbin. Very clean. One of the cleanest that I've seen, and for the price that I got them, very good. Doesn't have the blaster because I couldn't afford the one with the blaster. But they all got stolen from my garage. Moved to the ghetto. Damn, dude, that sucks. RC Cars 2. Yeah, man. I feel you. So, my Luke Skywalker collection is complete. I have Return of the Jedi Luke. I have Hoth Luke. And now I have Bizbin Luke. So I got them all three. So my Luke is good. They did have a Han Solo big head. I don't know how far into toys you are, but it's a big head because they made two versions of Han Solo, one with a little head, one with a big head, so it's self-explanatory. Through all my Star Wars stuff when I went to college. Man, that's thousands of dollars down the drain. Snow Monster from Hoth, do you? They had one of those in that bucket, man. That bucket was the most amazing bucket that I've seen in a while. I mean, that's like stuff you see online. I mean, it was a pretty good. She's not your real mom. But that's what I got today. Couldn't afford much. Like I said, my bucket was very expensive at one point, and I just couldn't afford to fling it.
I told you to get what you want.
Yeah, Cindy said, maybe we can go back there on the way out of town.
Honey,
Yeah.
Terre Haute that way, Toy Pit's that way.
I know. But that's what I got. So I don't think it's a bad haul. I think it's a good haul. Completed some collections. What did you say, David? Which Luke came with the pistol? Bizbin. This one. X-Wing Luke, I think, might have came with a pistol. Mine doesn't have it. I'm gonna have to go. Damn it! I don't think I can write in the chat.
What is it?
PayPal me.
Huh?
Oh shit. It's in a video that I have, Stealth Hunter. If you go back into my things, I can't remember my PayPal offhand. Shit. I really can't. Send me some deer meat. I wish, man. I wish I could send you some deer meat, man. For sure.
Pictures asked me if you checked out the Harley Davidson shop there.
No, I have not. We went to the toy pit when we first got here. Then we took off from there. We came here to the hotel, and then we just got back from downtown Indy. We ate at, what is it called?
The Boiling.
The Boiling. Oh, if you guys are ever in this area and you're in southern Indiana, the Boiling is the place to go. It's in downtown Indianapolis.
I'm still full.
A month. I've got, how many days? I think I've got about a week. I got a week to fill a tag.
Next Saturday.
Your Harley Davidson shop has a gun store in it? I wish. I wish. I don't think ours does. Ours doesn't have a gun shop in it, does it? I wish I had a gun shop in my Harley Davidson. I'd go there more often. But we ate at this place called The Boiling. One of the best meals that we've had in quite some time. I was stoked. I picked it out when we were sitting down because there's a bar here in the hotel. We were sitting down there contemplating where we were going to go, and I picked that spot. It was really easy to find. It was a couple miles from the hotel. It was good. I was like, all you need now is an obstacle course. You can do both. In Terre Haute, yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm in Terre Haute. How? She's in the bathroom, I think. We're a couple miles from Terre Haute.
We're an hour.
We're an hour from Terre Haute. So we're right outside Indy. We're like right next to the airport. Like I can open this curtain and there's the airport and planes landed. But it hasn't been too loud, which is cool. Not like when I went to the Gun Rights Policy Conference in Chicago and it was like they were coming right over the building. Even this one's on the side, but it's not that bad. But, I mean, used to drive through there a lot to St. Louis. Carmel has some good restaurants. Yeah, what are you doing? If you want to open up a live chat, Night Strike, you can. I didn't bring my my laptop with me. I left my laptop at home because we're going to Top Guns tomorrow, man, and I don't want to haul all that equipment around. And plus, it's cold out, so I don't want to leave that stuff out in the car, man. We're celebrating, obviously. I know I missed Rants and Raves on Friday, or on Wednesday, but I did get a deer, so I don't know if that makes up for missing the show. Wimp. If you open up a hangout, man, I'll come join it. I'm not doing anything. It's my birthday. It's my birthday for the next few hours. Well, I just don't want to do it, man. I only brought, like, that bag, my bag. Here, let me go get my bag. I'll show you what, this is how big my bag is. This is my bag. This is the only bag I brought. Cindy brought a suitcase. I brought a bag. This is the only thing I brought. This is my only bag right here. So, that's the only thing I brought. That and my guns.
Hey,
That's
Mike.
it. Huh.
GA Trucker said, happy birthday, gotta go. I had teeth pulled, so I'm in pain and going to bed.
Oh,
I hear
teeth.
ya. Our daughter just
Yeah.
said her was some teeth, though.
Yeah, for sure, man. Have a good one, GA Trucker, man. How about this, Night Strike? You missed it. I got a Bisbing Luke, and I have an R2-D2. There we go. And then I also got a Winston and a Skeletor, and I also got a Cobra Commander. You missed it. You missed it, Night Strike. I got all that stuff today.
Hey, honey.
Huh.
Rob D wants to know when I'm giving you birthday spankings.
Oh, Rob D, you dirty little guy, you. Oh, Cobra Commander, yeah, man. And it's the vintage one, dude. And he's got good. You can't really see it, but he's got good. Good decal on there, dude, for sure. And he only came with his helmet, though. His helmet and the little stand to put him on there. But he does have the rubber band on there. Look at, see, he's got the rubber band around the hip. Cobra Commander. Yeah. So I'm just sitting in this room. I guess the bar's closed. I think it closed at 9. We're an hour. See, we're an hour behind down here. So that sucks because everything closes up real easy and real early. So it just sucks. So we spent some time there at the restaurant and stuff. Yeah, blind challenge. If you haven't done your blind challenge for Patriot in the Dark, you need to go do it. I did mine. I was thinking about doing another one. Used car salesmen always make the best villains, right? They do, don't they? A Skeletor was another one of those. I don't know why I like the villains so much. Maybe that's just me that I like the villains so much. I don't know, but I did get a Winston, and I've been looking for Winston for a while. But he didn't come with his Proton Pack, which sucked. But what can you do? You got Cobra Commander Negan. Yeah, he's cool though. He's clean. That's one of the cleanest ones that I've seen in a while, man. And seeing that stuff online. I had a couple other, man, I'm telling you, Night Strike, if you would have saw this bucket of toys, man, you would have freaked out. You would have freaked out. I was like, and I started my own bucket. Like, I'm just throwing vintage toys in there. Including the building, yeah. If you got any extra goodies, man, send me an extra Proton Pack. Winston needs one. The Flasher Gremlin. Travis T. That gremlin was so cool. I mean, dude, they wouldn't give it up. They wouldn't give it up, man.
No, but you're gonna order me the other gremlin, right?
Cindy found a Gizmo gremlin that she likes, and you could change the faces on.
And he's got a Santa hat.
Yeah, you can make them into the Rambo gremlin or Gizmo, and then you can make him into the Santa Gizmo. You can change his head around. So Cindy wants that for Christmas, so that might be her stocking stuffer.
Gizmo's my favorite.
Yeah, I never got. They didn't even have one at the store that I just went to. They didn't have an Ecto one at the store. They had some of the Ghostbusters, and then some of that newer stuff that come out with the chick Ghostbusters, and then they had a couple of the other ones that were the real cool figures, like the Walking Dead figures that they were making. They're really articulate in the construction. They had some of those. But I was looking for the vintage, man. The vintage, like the TV show that you guys used to watch in the '80s, man. That's what I was looking for. So there was just a ton of stuff there. If you go look on Instagram, I found Castle Grayskull. That thing was badass. Had all the parts to it too. What do you say?
You get all your stuff together for the Rangers night. You should before bed. That way, if you have a long night, you're set to go.
Robert Heller, what's going on? Yeah, I bought. I brought all my magazines. Chick Ghostbusters. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, man. It was all right. Oh, camera focus. It was all right, but I mean, it's nothing like the original. That's the portion of a movie, yeah.
Bless you.
They had a really cool Orko. It wasn't fucking Ghostbusters. No, it wasn't. They had just tons of vintage stuff. If you collect the pops, they had a ton of pops. If you collect those things, my birthday, Robert. It's my birthday today. I still got birthday for next.
Our time? Are we going by Indy time or our time?
I don't know. Do we have to go by the time zone that we're in? Is that how that works? Because if we go by the time, we still have an extra hour.
It's only 9:30 our time.
No, see, we got time. We got some beer. Night Strike mentions that I should have brought my laptop so we could have a full chat.
I asked you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. I only have so much room in the gun channels bag, man. What did I bring? I only brought 2 magazines for the Glock, but they're full. I brought 195 rounds of 9mm. Almost 100 rounds of 45. Big 45.
Ronald?
Hey, Robert. Right on. Got the same birthday. Birthday. In Northwest Indiana? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in Hammond.
Oh, hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go right ahead and send it to Terre Haute because we ain't there.
Yeah, we're in Indianapolis, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're in Indianapolis right now. We'll be in Terre Haute tomorrow. And then we'll be back in Michigan City sometime tomorrow. Robert Heller, hell yeah, man. Happy
Tomorrow is a
birthday.
no schedule kind of day.
Yeah, tomorrow's like a no schedule. Top Guns gave out a gun today with all the people they had. You should go check out their Instagram. They had some great deals for Cyber Monday today.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys haven't done Cyber Monday, you got probably missed some deals. I didn't. I was too busy indulging in my my toy fetish that I have here.
I haven't even been able to do any shopping. I mean, how the hell does this work?
Yeah, there was some. I did get one Christmas present. Kind of.
Yeah.
Stocking stuff.
Yeah.
But
Can't put it on there. You never know.
I can't show you because if my son shows up, he'll freak out. Because it's really cool. I found it in the bottom of the tubs. That's why you have to look through the tubs. If you don't look through the tubs, you're not going to find a good thing. Bought a bunch of Olight stuff. Yeah, I did no shopping today. Do you know where the military school is? Right by the border of Michigan. Is that
Is that Lalamere?
Is that Lalamere? That's not Lalamere. That's not far enough. It's probably way.
Yeah, it's Lalamere's right by the border. Once you turn on that street,
Yeah.
it heads up towards the.
I'm not sure.
What's it called?
Yeah, what's it called? Tell me where it is. I'll tell you how far we are from it. All right, you too, Stealth Hunter.
All right, I'm leaving the chat for a second. So pay attention to your shit.
Pay attention. Pay
I'm
attention.
gonna find this son of a bitch.
I'm over here looking at my Luke Bisbee. Look at that guy. Look at so much nice color. It's the yellow haired Luke.
Hold on. The military school, is it in Indiana on the border or is it in Michigan on the border?
Said it was on the border.
Right, but is it in Michigan on the border or in Indiana on the border?
I don't know. Look at. Oh,
You're supposed to ask them.
I'm sorry. I'm.
Stop playing with your toys and do what you're supposed to do.
I'm gonna have to grab a beer. Indiana. What else are you guys doing? What? Did anybody get any good deals? There's only one military school I know of in the area. It's in Kentucky. Jesus. Hybrid money deals on Arsenal AKs. I see the hotel room. This isn't gonna turn into a Randy Quaid video, is it? Obnoxious. He could come out. He could come out. Reynolds has 10% off and free shipping on any order. I ordered a new mag holder. I need to order a new C-clip for my dust cover. Do you like 10mm or 45 better?
Where's Hal?
I like 45. I think it's more manageable. I mean, there's a lot you can talk about 10mm. 10mm you can hunt with. So, I mean, got a cheap AR-15 for $349. There you go.
Okay, hold on. Ask him if it is Howe. HOWE military school.
Is it Howe Military School?
It is on the
Dark?
border.
Whatever, whichever one you buy me. Right? Cheers and happy birthday, Oracle. Just mixed one for you. There you go. 2 Live Moo. 10mm I wouldn't carry just because it's a little bit more. Oh, there's Nolan. Hey, Shark Face, what are you doing, buddy? I'm doing good. How are you? I seen that guy.
He says, where are you?
Where are I'm in Indianapolis right now. I'm in Indianapolis. I'm an hour away from Terre Haute, and I'm gonna go over there and shoot guns. 10 millimeter for life. David Bolin. Is Jumpy in here? I'm in Terre Haute. I'm gonna go to Top Guns, and I did pick something up for Christmas for you, but I can't tell you. Yeah, the ammo is very expensive for 10 millimeter. 45 is cheaper in my area by a huge comparison. We carry a 10 millimeter, but we hardly have any ammo for a 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter, yeah, I guess you could have one in your safe, but would it be that practical to find the ammunition in your area? That's the thing that you got to look at. You could always order online, but you know, if the shit hits the fan, good luck trying to find some 10 millimeter. Good luck trying to find some 10 millimeters to shoot out of your carbine. You know, you're not gonna have that for that. But I mean, whatever floats your boat. Patriot in the dark. Ah. Yeah, I agree with Night Strike. I think you could find 45 ACP a lot quicker. And you could find a steady flow of it. So you, instead of buying 10 millimeter, always available, exactly. I would buy 45 and then buy either a high point carbine or something that shoots 45 instead of 10 millimeter, since 10 millimeter is kind of hard to get a hold of. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a 10 millimeter, but it's not that common in my area. You know, you got 9 or 380, 9, 45, 357. I mean, even 40's getting kind of scarce in my area. The retirement homes for 45 ARP when shit hits the fan. There's a difference. Yeah. It's the most common round on Earth is 9 millimeter. You know? Over 10 due to cost. Yeah, cost. At PSA, and it's about 45 miles from my house. That's a huge trek to go and try and fill some guns. You know, I think right now it's probably cool. You could probably find it in some spots, but if it came down to it where everything collapsed, I wouldn't. That would be one I'd leave in the safe. I'd leave it in the safe and grab something else. Every time I hear 10 millimeter, yeah, Jumpy. He's quite a character. Oh, isn't around. I'm gonna roll over here. Got a little fridge down here.
You bought more than a 6-pack.
Yeah, it's just 6 beers.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's just 3. I got 3 left.
Really? I think I know how to count.
Anyways, I had to use JB Weld on one of my guns the other day. Really? What'd you do? What did you do? What'd you say, Travis? I didn't see that. Oh, David Bolin. Tonight Strike, he can't even do a blind challenge. Didn't know you had a high point. The front sight leaf of my Savage 64 snapped off. Was that the one you bought? That you found? No, oh my god. That's a brand new gun, man.
Then I will send him to your house and you can deal with the aftermath.
No drink limits. There is no drink limits. Hey, I'm Night Strike. Yeah, that sucks, man. Where are you going?
Huh?
She's gone. She's gone. She can't But I didn't want to have to tap it off. Buy a new one. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, buddy.
I'll be back in a minute.
That's a brand new gun, man. I'm surprised that happened. Did you drop it? What'd you do? Drop that thing? 10 millimeters, 357 light. Man, I've been looking at an SP-101 at work. It's $5.99,
You've been
which
looking
is
at what at
decent. It fell on the driveway. What did you do, Night Strike? I knew you dropped it. Not only did you cut your hand, now you dropped your 22 on the ground. And you broke your front side off. Carrying two Butterfingers. Carrying too many rifles at once. That's why you get slings, man. You just sling them all over. All over. Like Red Dead Redemption when you're running through the forest. I didn't want to be infringed. Make sure you order from Glovertech today. Still got a little bit of time. He's doing a good giveaway. G-Webs is doing a good giveaway. I'm gonna throw that in there. Mike from Weapons Tactical, he was posting some good ones. Instead, you infringed the hell out of that site. Poor gun control. Two hands. Two hands. Two hands. Two hands. Always two hands. We're on a corner. We're on a corner room. So we have a room right here on this side of the wall. And then you have a door to another room right here. So it's like a corner wall where you can go do. Go that way. Sorry, George. I didn't mean to scare you. You better ask. Probably cut his foot off. Am I? But yeah, I brought thank you, George. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I'm having a couple drinks. It was a long day. It was a long drive up. They weren't lying about that snow. I was gonna go hunting this morning, and I stayed up until about 2:30 in the morning, and it just was not looking good. It was all rain until about 1:30. Then it was like a snow sleet mix, and then it was lake effect. Almost around almost 3 o'clock, and I woke up. I said, "Nope, this ain't gonna be happening." So I didn't get a chance to go out and hunt. And then driving, it was hit or miss Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock as you're driving, because you would hit a lot of weather, and then you come down, and then there would be no weather. There'd be no snow, and then all of a sudden we're into like a huge blizzard, and then nothing. Yeah, they didn't have power in my city today in a lot of spots, and it didn't get turned on for till like almost nighttime, almost after 7 tonight. So glad I wasn't there. Just take the balls. Yeah, it was pretty harsh weather up north. We're hunting today. Ohio gun season over, but it just ain't feeling it. Well, hey man, it takes a certain someone, man, to sit out there in a blind and freeze your ass off and wait for a deer to come walking out. Tell you that, budget. Rough here too. Only got up to 53 degrees today. Yeah.
53.
You dick. Such a dick.
Why don't you take the 33 degrees that we have, the 25 that we're going to have tomorrow?
I like to hunt. Don't get me wrong. I like to get to hunt. But sometimes I get impatient. I think that's my problem. And then when the deer comes out, I get happy. And everything else goes to shit. So I think that's my problem. Slowing down, doing your composure, Finding a great spot is a huge is one of the hugest things in hunting. If you guys cannot find a good spot, then you might be dead in the water. I'm not a big fan of public land, hunting on public land, because you can't hunt with rifle rounds. In my area, I don't know how it is in everybody else's area. You can't hunt with rifle rounds on public land. You have to hunt with shotguns or bow. Yeah, I hunt private, so I'm able to reach out there. I was skittish off the bat. Do you hunt from a tree stand or ground blind? I hunt from a blind. Dude, I'm too old to climb trees and I have a bad back. I ain't climbing no tree, brother. That was an excellent time. 94 and 40 minutes. Hey man, I feel you, dude. It is what it is. The older you get, man, the more harsh that is. I mean, I can't imagine myself being 60, 65 years old, sitting in a blind, dude, waiting for a deer to come out, man. You know, and I ain't getting no younger. I might as well get it in now and continue my hunt. And deer hunting is so different than hunting raccoons or small game. It's way different than that. About going out my driveway, but what? What'd you say? No, but I've never hunted. Well, you have to you have to get that stink off you of that Dan Wesson that doesn't shoot. Hey, I ain't that old yet, not yet, man. But I'm telling you, it, you know it, man. It ain't easy getting old. Hey, shit, I'm only what now? 38.
Yep.
I'm only 38 now, man. 38 special. I didn't bring my 38. I should have. Should see all the tracks along the highway. Hey, man, put a tree stand up there. You got enough land. Obnoxious. Put a tree stand right up there and wait for them. Wait for them to go right in your driveway. That's less pulling. That's less toting, and you can pull them right into the garage, man, and do them up. And you're right by the garbage too. Throw all the stuff you don't need out. You're young and yeah. I think I'll be hunting for the next 10, 15 years. I see it, but this I just don't want to take up too much of my time, with work, with this past whole week doing it with, going out in the morning. I mean, waking up at 4 in the morning, getting the shower in, getting the scent off, driving to the spot, getting the clothes on, and then sitting. You always have that possibility where you sit for 3 or 4 hours and there's nothing, and then you have to get out of your clothes, strap on your other clothes, and go to work and just deal with a bunch of bullshit at work. And then that whole cycle was repeating, and that shit was taxing on me. And when I missed that shot, man, I think that really set me over the edge of pressure, because I don't care about money to the point, but I don't want to waste it, and I want to put it to good use. So if I'm going to do something and I'm going to put the time and effort into it, I'm going to do it as to the best of my ability. And just spending money and just saying, oh, I'll do it next year, I have to do it now. I have to do it at that point. I have to get it done. So I still got one tag to fill, man, and I might come short on that because I'm missing 2 days. I'm missing today and tomorrow, but you got to have the perfect conditions. If I was up there now, it's still going to be all nasty out tomorrow. And with the wind blowing, they were clocking gusts up north at like 45, 50 degrees, or 45, 50, 40 to 45 miles per hour. So that's tough hunting weather, dude. You can't hunt in that. What did you say? What'd you say, Obnoxious? How big of a deal is scent, really? I mean, your gun has either gunpowder smell or gun oil smell. To tell you the truth, I don't put any gun oil on my gun. or I'll wipe it down really good, and I'll take these things, they're called scent wafers, and I'll run it on a rag and get that scent on that rag, and then run it on my gun. So, it covers the scent. If I don't get all the oil off or whatnot, or if, gunpowder smell, what I'm saying? Because I have shot my gun and not cleaned it when I missed. I just left it. But I always take a rag and rub that scent blocker on my gun. Rub it everywhere, man. Behind the ears, any chance, you know what I'm saying? Oh, sorry about that. Losing a little bit of internet connection. But, gunpowder smell. Yeah. I mean, you'd be surprised, man. I've seen so many shows of people getting busted on scent, and then that's my biggest thing. It doesn't matter if I see some and I can't get to them, as long as they don't smell me, because I think once they smell you in that area, they might not come back to that area, and you might miss the opportunity. And that's what scared me about missing on Sunday. Some people say, I might have Patriot. Let me see if I can go back up there and see it. It's hard to. Whistling? What are you talking about, whistling? You have to stop swinging your feet and wrestling in the blind. That kind of messes with the deer. Yes, it does. That's true. You have to be, even like it's cold in that blind, man, and you got to stay patient. You got to stay still. I mean, their eyes are based on movement, and that's their winner, dude. Is their nose. Their nose is their real winner. If they get enough human scent, man, that trips that alarm, they're gone. And and I don't want to do that, because there's other people that hunt that spot, in that property. So I don't want to ruin it for them. And that's what I thought that I did on Sunday, is ruining that spot for them, because I missed. Plus I shot twice and I missed. So that deer, that specific deer that I missed, might not come back. You never know. But it might not come back, and you might not see it for a while, or it might get shot as it goes on to somebody else's property. So, I mean, there's a lot of factors in hunting. Hot hands, warmers, yeah. FTW, mittens, shoes, and pockets, all that. I had, if you can find them, they're the sticky ones. And I highly recommend these things. I couldn't find any more. They've been really scarce. But they're the sticky warmers. They're like for back pain relief or whatever they come through. You might be able to find them in your local, like Walmart, or if you have a Meijer or something like that. I don't shop at Meijer anymore. So, if you can find them, they stick right to you. And I put them, like, I put the sticky ones on my chest right by my heart. And then try and stick one on just my vital organs to keep heat there, keep it going. And then hand warmers in the pocket. And I have mittens where you pull it over and your fingers are exposed, or you can put it into a mitten and it covers them all. And then I stick a hand warmer in there. That way when I put them down, I'll have a hand warmer and I can grab it in both mittens. And then I have hand warmers in my pocket. If I have my mittens off with my fingers, if there's something in there, I always try and keep my trigger finger warm. I always keep that hand warm. I'm not too concerned with this one, because I used a shooting stick, and I really like, and I highly recommend shooting sticks. You don't have to hold it. You don't have to hold it on your blind. It gives you a stable platform to make a shot and make the shot really count. You just remember, if you have leaves in your blind or anything like that, you got to be careful. Just like Patriot said, rustling in those leaves. You don't want this guy to look up, too many times. You don't want to spook him. So that's some advice. If you can take it, if you want to go hunt, it's up to you. That's a good way to bring the cops right to you. What are you guys talking about? But go follow the Instagram pictures. I put some Instagram. We got some decent meat out of that deer, and I'm grateful for it. Just wait until the deer come in, and I open the window slowly. There you go. Hunting, dude, George. Hunting is fun, dude. It is. It's exhilarating, and it's a rush, man. It's a rush, and I can understand how people kind of get angry at hunting, but what do you think people did back in the day? If you think you have to depend on grocery stores your whole life, you don't. And to tell you the truth, I'd rather eat an animal that's been grazing in a field than an animal that's being beaten in a farm and then cut up, you know, with tough meat and whatnot. There's not, I've never had a deer that's had tough meat. You know, it's always been clean. It's always been tender. You know, I can't tell you how many times I've had beef that's been really tough. So turn on the high beams and speed up. Man, I thought that was how everything's gonna have to get claimed because I stick a tag on it. Hitting it with a car. Cindy bought some beef sticks today. This is her first chance at it. She purchased Gold Rush mild smoked beef sticks. They were all right. They were all right. And they're within date. Yeah. Oh man, for sure. Deer is always going to be more tender. You know, those animals aren't being stressed. They're not being herded. You know, they're not being rushed in life. I mean, the only time they're rushed is when they're spooked. You know, and I'd hope you can mask the if Slim Jim candy. No, oh, there's a plane. That was a huge plane. We got 3 deer per year. Yeah, I only got a tag for 2. That's not Slim Jim. This one is Gold Rush. Smoky beef sticks. Gold Rush. I don't know where they're from. Lynchfield, Ohio. That's where they're from, if you can see it. Lynchfield in Ohio. Oh, what is it? Beef, water, salt, corn syrup, spices, monosodium, glutamate, dextrose. I got all kinds of shit in this one. Product of Gold Rush Farms, Lynchfield, Ohio. So that's over there by budget. You can find them at www.goldrushjerky.com if you're interested in ordering some of that online. Maybe they still have, it's still Cyber Monday. It's only 10 o'clock by my watch. So you can still get Gold Rush Cyber Mondays, or go to G-Webs. G-Webs is giving out stuff. Clover. I don't know if Ghost has got something going on. Go to these guys' stuff and buy something. Roy Rogers, 10:59 for you, huh? Oh, you're an hour ahead. Oh, that's right. You're in New York. Oh God, you're in a communist state. I hate New York. Just not a big fan of. You gotta get out of there. Some people say, "Oh, stay and fight." I mean, do what you gotta do. If you gotta stay and fight, you gotta stay and fight, man. Get it in. You know, do what you gotta do. New York outcast. Feel sorry for you guys. I wish you guys could experience some of the things. West Michigan, yeah. With the time zone, yeah. I saw homeless people today. Just breaks my heart, man. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Got stopped by a homeless dude. You know, I don't give money to the homeless like I used to. When I would go to Chicago all the time, I'm telling you, I'd go to 2 or 3 Cubs games a year, and then go to some other different things in Chicago. I just don't give money to homeless people anymore. And today I kind of felt bad. I'm one of those giving people. if you look at my channel, give everything away. If somebody needed that Luke Bisbing, I'd give it away. You know, I'd hold on to it for a couple of days just to complete my collection, take a picture, and then give it away. But I mean, I'm a giving person. I feel that, you know, that's what part of being a human being is, you know, giving things to others to help them accomplish. But sometimes you have those homeless people that don't want to accomplish anything, and they just want to live off everyone else. So I didn't give them any money today. Stopped at the liquor store, and even this cop was like, you can go with these people in the ambulance, because I was sitting there, because I was going to ask them if I'd park here. Parking here sucks, dude. They want you to pay, like, put your credit card in there or your debit card and pay 25 cents for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes or something like that, which is ridiculous. Like, I'm not putting a credit card in there for 25 cents. I still got to check. But I just, he asked him to, he asked him to, if he wanted to go take a ride in the ambulance. He's like, you're going to die of a heart attack out here. Like, he's going to die of hypothermia. And he said no, and he just laid in this little corner off to the side. If it was me and I was homeless, and for what the temperature was being outside today, I mean, just the wind alone stung my hands. You know, you immediately have to put your hands in your pocket today. That's how cold it was. He said no, unless he's used to it. You know, he could be like some kind of like beast of a homeless person that just takes on the cold. I don't know, but I would have hopped in the ambulance, took a free ride, and hung out at the hospital. Got a meal on a cot, you know. Good people hold more value than items, yeah. I don't, it's all materialistic. I collect these things. I don't know if my kid's watching, or usually my kids pop on here. I'm collecting this stuff so they have it when I'm gone. And when they see the value in it, they'll be like, that's why he held on to this stuff for so long, because it only gains in value. I don't have like the great guns like some of the gun channels have. I mean, Mac has an extraordinary collection, and I mean extraordinary. If you follow him on Instagram, Twitter maybe, or just a YouTube channel, he has, his kids, if he has any, are going to be set, and they could be set for a long time. If they ever came into that pinch where, you know, they got that $500-600 hospital bill, you know, guns will always hold some sort of value. And that's what I try and explain to my kids. These guns will always hold some sort of value, some way. If you're in a bind, you can trade one in. Do it responsibly. Don't go out on the street and sell it to any Tom, Dick, or Harry. But go to a gun shop. You know what I'm saying? When you're 21, trade it in. Haggle with them. You know, don't settle on a price. Haggle with them. And then get the money that you need. Or get the money that gets you closer to what you need to accomplish. You know, maybe it's, since my kid's going to college, maybe it's that book that you need. Or that extra $100 to get you through that week. You know, if you don't have a great gun, yeah, invest in precious metals. Travis T, your copper, brass, silver, gold, those things. I collect. I'll show you. I'll do a video on my collection of some things. Those, if the shit ever hit the fan, that would have no value. You know, we all know that. Buy Dow stock, yeah, something in that origin. You know, right now I put my faith in a lot of silver and gold. Silver and gold are two main things. I tell them don't buy precious gems buy gold, silver, and old paper money. And I mean old paper money. I've got some old stuff, some old stamps uh, that they used to give out back, way back. Just investments, and I'm trying to collect uranium. Good luck on that, Patriot. If you get a little bit, I'll buy some, but you hold it on. You hold on to it. Stacker on YouTube. He's into silver coins. Man, who do I watch? I watch another one. I'll take a picture of their channel. I'll throw it on Instagram tonight. There's another people. I think it might be the coin collectors or something of that realm. They give away silver for their giveaways, and I mean they're giving away silver coins, like 99 nines. I'm really into coins. I'm a coin nerd too. I collect all the Buffalo nickels. I collect the Kennedys, you know, Susan B's, the Liberties, all that stuff. Anything, the Benjamin Franklins, dude. Any of those. I used to have a stack. I used to have a stack of Benjamin Franklin silver dollars, and I used to have. They used to come in these little. I had them when I got the copper rounds from Wanamaker Gun Show, where that guy, if somebody is still on the chat that was in Tulsa, the next time, like the gun stop or anybody, go to that guy's thing, and he'll give you, if you buy an amount of copper, he'll give you some extra copper rounds. And that's what I gave to guys that I ran into from gunchannels.com. I gave them those copper rounds, and I also gave copper rounds to my kids, so they understand that's a value. It holds value. It holds more value than the petrodollar. I don't believe in dollars that they spend. I think that's, yeah. I collect odd money. Yeah, I have old Confederate money. I have old Confederate stamps. I've got a lot of that stuff hemmed up in the safe. You know, it holds value to a point where I can either trade or barter it at some of these shows. I collect a lot of World War II stuff. If you guys haven't noticed, surplus stuff is going through the roof, or you can't find it. You can hardly find surplus anything nowadays. Instant rebel yo here, cough. Yeah, bullets will hold value in the future. I mean, I value that stuff more than the paper dollar. I really do. I think it's more important. Have a good night, David. Cheers, brother. Exactly, Rob. You're right. You're right. It's history. It teaches it, you know. And I show my kids this stuff, and they kind of get worn out. But I teach them the history of it. Like, you know, this is what they use. I tell my kids all the time, the dollar was used. The dollar was used as a note, a promissory note that you would pay back your debt. It wasn't used to pay your debt with. It was a promissory note to tell you that you'd pay your debt back. Kids, whoa, yeah, it's not like that. Ammo is going up in price. I buy the shit out of it when I get it cheap. I was getting, I'll show you. Let me grab my bag. I'll show you what I brought. Oh, it's in the car. Never mind. I can't show you. I was getting boxes of Remington UMC for $7.49 a box, and that's what I brought with me. I think that's in the car. I just brought enough in here for the gun, you know. But I was getting them for $7.49 or something like that a box. That's a good deal for some 9, you know. And I stocked up. I kept on buying it, you know. And what really sucks is people in those, I'll never shoot UMC again, crappy ammo. I've never had a problem with it. Scotty. Maybe you got some bad batches, or is it? What are you shooting it out of? The gun might be ammo sensitive too. You gotta watch that. Because I've had when we owned that Bursa, the Bursa, what was it, Thunder? Man, that thing wouldn't shoot Remington UMC for anything. It wouldn't shoot that. It wouldn't shoot Winchester. The only range round it would shoot was uh, Cellar SMB. That's the only stuff that would run in there. And then it wouldn't even eat hollow points at times. It would only eat. I think it was critical duty. Wouldn't even eat the critical defense ones. Streaming during you managed to screw up my CZ. Ah. Did you open the box and look at it? I highly recommend every time you buy a box of ammo, open the box up. Open it, because I know what you're talking about. I've had that problem. Open up a box, man, and the ammunition looks like shit. I give it back. I tell them, grab me another box, open up that box, boom. Make sure it's good on there. My Kimmer would only shoot wind clean ammo. Pick up some Sears and Roebuck targets. I hear that are really cool. I got some. I got some. Alright, Night Strike. See you later, buddy. Send me, you got my email? Patriot Narc, I'll send you a stack of them. I got a bunch of Sears and Roebuck targets. I should have brought some. I should break those out. I had quite a few stacks of them. Got them from this old house in my buddy's old house. Night Strike's going to bed. He's working hard on that gun too. Dirty shooting, nasty unburnt powder and carb. Oh, okay, maybe, man. You never know, man. That's why I want to get into reloading. I'd really like to get into reloading, or really like to get started on it. Not only the mental challenge that it takes, but all the decent equipment, because then you can control that. So you might want to look into reloading if you're not already reloading. I think reloading is a monumental tool, first of all, and I think it would save you in the long run of having to go somewhere and buy ammunition. Always support your local gun shops, though. Don't stop buying ammo just because you reload, but always go in there once in a while, flip a couple bucks to these people. But I'd really like to start reloading and trying that technique, doing all the stuff that Midnight has shown, because I seen that he does a lot of that stuff. He does a lot of those videos. Clover Tack is a huge reloader. Crazy Scotsman, if he ever talks to me again, he's a real reloading. Armament, Naxxus, these are guys. Reloaders Network would help you out a lot. Equipment years ago, now I want to get back into it. I would too. I would just like to start it. I bought the books. I bought the books that tell you some powder combinations. They're a little bit older books that I could bought at an auction. But I got Crazy Scotsman's package still at home waiting. I gotta mail that thing out. I've bought some bullets. I'm just waiting for everything, I guess, to align, and get in there. I'd like to get a Dillon press. I hear that's a great press to have, to start out with until you get into the upper echelon of reloading. But, looking to reloading, man. You can't always rely on companies to bail you out. What else is going on out there? Did I miss anything else out in the chat? Let me look on there. Yeah. Night Strike's going to bed because he's all tired all the time. Gotta work on your gun too. Tell you the story. dude I work with, he was telling me about this Kimber that he bought, and he said it was really expensive Kimber, and he would carry it for a while, and then he took it to the range and started shooting it. He said everything jammed in it, and he said he used to carry that gun. So he's like, I just sits in the safe. It's a death trap. So watch out on those Kimbers. I mean, I know they're a name brand, you know, they're that upper echelon of guns, but you know, I don't, I don't put. I think people put too much on that. I'm going to start reloading, but decided I'm building an AK instead from scratch. I heard building an AK is pretty hard. I like to build an AK. I like to give that thing a whirl. You know? It. Nope, there goes a plane. It's his birthday. Still waiting on some stuff for the 300 subscriber giveaway. We're at 301. So whoever's 301, thank you. I'll put that video out in the next couple of days. Get that thing rocking. I don't know if Armament Naxos is going to send the 50 cal bottle opener. And then I think Sparta was going to send me a Patriot Pete patch. So I'm waiting on those things. I did get confirmation today that I got a package in the mail. And guess who it's probably from? Probably from Sarge, C4 Defense. So you know what that means. Got to be on the texting for the bearskin rug. Hopefully I can get a hold of the bearskin rug. And then we'll have a really good video with that. And Sarge is already sleeping, so that's even better. So I can make that video. And that would be fun. Wow, there's people next door. What is that? What else is going on there? No one got any Cyber Monday deals? Nobody? Man, I wish I had another phone. I should have brought my laptop. We can look at Cyber Monday deals. Anybody find any like really good ones? I mean, like that's the one you should have bought because we still have a couple hours unless you're on the East Coast. Unless you're on the East Coast, you don't have that money. All right, Travis T. Have a good night, man. Have a good night, man. I'm gonna reach over here and grab another beer. I'd like to get up. I'd like to get one of those. CZ Scorpions, man.
What time
Ah,
are you gonna chat?
I don't know. I like to get a CZ Scorpion. I've been looking at one of those here lately. Trying to find a good deal on it. But I haven't found one. But don't get impatient. I'm going to go to this place and I'm anticipating it very firmly to see what kind of deals they have. Should shoot them an email or a text in the morning and tell them I'm coming, but might show up unannounced. So we'll see how that goes. What else is going on out there? Nothing else? Nothing else is going on there? Put that on there. Still got some people out there. Looking through here. All kinds of stuff. There's another plane. Armament Naxos is out there. He was out there. Look at that guy. Wish I could invite him in here. He's got all kinds of things to talk about. Shall not be infringed. Yeah. Snow days? You guys got snowed out? Trying to look through there. They must have had some snow days. I should have brought my laptop. Now I'm kicking myself. Should have took Night Strike's advice. Maybe we should walk through the hotel. I could put it on my sweatshirt. Oh, look at that. That guy goes on. We're out of focus. Okay. Oh, the Pepsi machine only takes debit or credit cards. So in this area, the parking meters only take credit or debit cards, and now the Pepsi machines only take debit or credit cards. Put the mask back on. John Z, what's going on? Where are you? Right now I'm in Indianapolis. We were coming down the highway, and there was a turnoff for Louisville, and I told her we can go and hang out with Insight Freedom. If we keep on going this way, she told me to turn right. So we turned back into Indianapolis. Thank you, John Z. I miss John Z. I wish I could adopt John Z. Yeah, I'm having a blast, man. Getting it in, drinking some beer. It kind of has that Oklahoma feel, because it kind of feels like the Oklahoma hotel room. It might be a little bit bigger, but not better. like that. Drunk chat. I've been shooting some guns. Yeah, I wish. Maybe, if I win the lottery, I win the big one, I have a hotel with a shooting range. Hotel with a shooting range? That way, if you're restless at night and you just can't fall asleep so tenderly, you can go down to the shooting range. That would be cool, wouldn't it? We should think that one up. We can go walk through here, see what's going on. Let me go get my shirt. What are you doing? What are you watching? I'm gonna go smoke. You wanna go smoke?
You can grab my gym shoes out of the
water. She's ready. Ready to go. We're gonna go walk through here. Where are they at?
They're in the closet on the floor.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh. Gym shoes. You usually wear sandals. Flip-flops. No flip-flops? No flip-flops? Yeah. Better grab my ID. You always gotta grab your ID. This is the only thing I wore. I don't wear anything else. Hotel with a gun range, yeah. It's not bad. I can't send the link. I don't have my laptop. This is off my phone. I would, man. I didn't bring my... Again, let's reference Night Strike. I should have brought my laptop, set it right here, and set everything up.
Maybe you should have listened to me when I asked if you wanted to pick it up.
Now I'm getting it from the... Are you channeling Night Strike? I don't... Man, if you can't get it done, you can't get it done, brother. Don't worry about it. It's alright. Trust me. we're not even grasping. John Z said hi. He said hi. Well, I just saved it for another giveaway too. I like to do giveaways. That's my thing. Ooh. Let's see how much we got. Can't rotate the fight. Can we move this around?
Why?
Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Don't go out that door. Let's see, if you go out this door, this way. Shooting a whole hotel. I would too. So here's the hallway. Did you grab your cigarette? I wonder how come I can't switch that around. There we go. There we go. Now you don't have to look at me. Now this, dude, John Z, this thing is janky.
How long you plan on being on this?
I don't.
It's on the
Oh, like here we go. Look, it's got mirrors everywhere. Mirrors and oh, Jesus Christ! This thing is crazy. Oh God! Pee on that couch. Here we go. Yeah, sure.
Yes, I'm by the hotel.
Oh, we gotta go in this little spot, this little cush spot. I got a ledge here for my beer.
Yes. Where?
There you go. John Z. Beer ledge, yeah it is. I just don't want to get those dudes in the camera. Jay Monty, what's going on, man? I ain't seen you in a while, bro. There's the snow plow. If you can see them beeping over there with their headlights. Don't jump. There you go. They got them all lined up. I probably can't. There you go. Look, they're all lined up, ready to go. It's pretty cold, John Z. Say it's in the 30s, man. It's snowing. Not snowing too bad. You can see a little bit of snow coming down through the lights. But it's cold enough to snow. And they have all those trucks lined up ready to bang it out. They're probably worried about freezing. Freezing probably would be the one thing that would be a lot more the caution that they take would be freezing with not having that much snow falling. Here comes a plane. There you go. That was a loud one.
Don't get your head full, like it's gonna come right at you.
Same weather here in northern Ohio, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Dropping bombs. Yeah, that was a loud one. You can't really hear it in the room. And we're on that side too. It seems like when they come in, they land and then they pull this way. They pull this way. It's pretty cool. There's the other parking lot. Some cars have snow on it. That's where we're staying. The Clarion. Is that what this one is? Clarion Hotel. So Clarion, here you go. That's where I'm staying. But just remember. I think so, because it'd be much louder. I mean, the highway's right there where that FedEx truck is. So, and there's like little shuttles everywhere for the airport. UPS. And
They asked me when I checked in if we needed to show for this airport.
there's a plane right there, if you can see it. There's a plane right there. That's a private plane. So maybe that's somebody important. That's why all those lights over there. But they look like de-icers. Why are you traveling where you're headed? I'm going to Top Guns in Terre Haute, Indiana. I'm going to go down there. It's on the bucket list. It's one of the biggest gun shops in Indiana. So I'm kind of stealing a little bit of G-Webs and going to visit a gun shop. Oh, here comes another one. There's that one. It's a FedEx. Oh, that's right. You flew from Indiana to Indiana. No, we drove. That was FedEx?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab my beer. I'll show you the bar that's not open. We're gonna go back in. It's fucking cold. There you go.
Yeah.
There's where you put your luggage. You flew FedEx to Indiana? There's the bar. The bar's pretty cool. Postage must be high. There's the bar. I'm gonna sleep on that couch probably. For my birthday, it's gonna be where I sleep. So we get back in this death trap thing. Here we go. And there's mirrors all around here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, they're reconnected. We had to reconnect. So we're walking back into the room. There's the room down the hall. Somebody's going there. They're using. Do not disturb. What did he say? Try to put it back on my mount. There we go. What'd you say? Hey, the bar was open. One guy in there. I think he was just sitting in there, man, waiting for his ride.
I'm quit. I'm going to sleep.
Cindy's had it. All my toy shopping experiences worn her out.
Did you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
If you could.
Plug this monkey back in. Yeah, I'll passed out on the bar stool. For sure. That's how it always goes. This seems that this is going to be like, this is an airport hotel. So this is where people just stay over for one night. We should have stayed at the Marriott. You know what really wore her out? You know, it's probably my Skeletor. It's probably my Skeletor. John Z. I did bring my Glock though. But I don't have hollow points in there. If you can see. I don't have hollow points. Thank goodness. Huh.
Nipsco just posted on Facebook.
Just pooped in your brain.
Night.
Yeah.
That some Michigan City and LaPorte may not have power restored until tomorrow night.
So up in my area where I live, they might not have power until tomorrow. No, it's a 9. And then there's my little pizzazz I put on it. Little Star Wars emblem right there, the Imperial one. So what was it? It's a Skeletor mask. I wish, man, they had a lot of cool stuff at that toy store, man. I wish I could have spent everything that I had there, but You know, you gotta pick and choose. Yeah, you'll be alright. No. No, you'll be alright. Punisher skull on yours? Oh, wait 1 second. So actually, I brought that one too. I brought that one too. I'm gonna shoot that one as well. So I brought my 1911 and I brought that Glock to shoot. Yeah. Yeah. That one goes in the safe. I put that one in the safe. Yeah. Yeah, I brought those two. I'm gonna shoot them both. Yeah. Did you check out Sticker Mule for the latest deals? Over 50 logo stickers for 20 bucks? Really? No, I didn't. Can you still get on there? I still got time. Are they on the east or west coast? Or are they Midwest? Because I can get on there and order. Yes? I'll order something. We shut this monkey down. I'll order something off of there. I think I got a little bit. A little bit less. 50, what did you say? 50 stickers for 20 bucks? 50 logo stickers for 20 bucks. That's what you said. 24/7 online, huh? I'll give it a go, man. I need more stickers. I only brought a handful of stickers. Roll Call 219 stickers. I only brought a handful of those to give out. I got those from Owl on Anchor, and she gave me a deal on those. I did her little her dealio that she was giving out. Wish I could get patches done. I'm waiting for some more people to maybe contribute to PayPal. Yeah. Yeah, it went by. Yeah, that was a loud one. Sometimes it feels like they go over, but others, like that I showed you, that they go from the side. And they're not that loud. When you can kind of hear them, but when they go right over the hotel, you can hear them pretty good. I soundproof my butt. For sure. What else do I don't have any features that I can do on there. I don't have anything on there. Yeah, all I can do is the chat stuff. It doesn't give me a whole lot of options for chatting. Oh, got another subscriber I can see. Special weathers. The NRA still hounding me. NRA still hounding me for my membership. What a link without a wrench? You know, damn, I gotta give John Z one sticker me. Hold on. Is it stickermule.com or is it just stickermule? It's a crazy girlfriend that won't go away. You got that right. It's stickermule. Is it a .com or is it just stickermule? I linked and I don't have a wrench. Hey, whatever. Get money. Yeah, for sure, man. I'll. Whatever's clever, man. All those stickers would be great. Just search sticker meal. I will. I'll look at it, man. I'll give it a go. For sure. For sure, man. Well, I think we're about at the end of our journey for today. Tomorrow is going to be a whole different story. So I don't want to burn you guys out too fast. But there comes another plane. Yeah. Just tell your NRA lawyer is waiting to send the check out until they act right. Yeah, for sure. First official swag, dude. Well, you're getting there, man. You got more subscribers than me, don't you? For sure, you guys got way better guns. You guys should be good. You'll be alright, man. Dude, it takes a while to get the stickers and everything. If you want patches, man, do Owl and Anchor when she does her her discounts. Especially the ones for the mold, where she says that you don't have to pay for the mold, you just pay for the stickers. You don't have to pay the mold fee. That would be when you send her the picture of what you want, the mold that they make to make the patches from, you don't have to pay that fee. It's a one-time fee, but if you don't have to pay that and pay straight patch, that's a good deal, man. I couldn't do it this last time she did it. I should have, but it's a good deal. It costs a little bit because she's in California, so shipping will be a little bit, but it's not bad. Try that. Yeah, Velcro one. Yeah, the Velcro patches, dude. Yeah, man. Totally worth it, man. When you don't have, because I think the mold fee is like $60 in itself. 60, 70 bucks itself. So when you don't have to pay that fee, you just pay the patches and you get like 100 patches, you're golden, dude. It's a great deal. How she does it, I don't know, man. Don't ask me, but you know, G-Webs does a lot of his stuff in-house too. So for someone to not have you pay for the mold is where it's at, and she'll keep that mold. So every time you need new patches, she's already got the mold, and she'll just burn them out for you. It's a good deal, dude. Owl and Anchor. She did my stickers. My stickers are fantastic. If you look at my stickers, she even put the detail in them. It's a phenomenal. I always order. If you got time, Black Friday. I don't think we do, man. I don't think we do. You might want to send me an email and let me know on email, and then we can correspond. And whatever deals we come across, man, we can share. I don't have any problem with sharing deals. I think it's better for the gun community. You know, I think it's wherever you can find a little bit of give, then you know the take won't be so bad. You know, I'm down for it. You know, it's good. It's good business. Everybody's benefiting. You know, if everybody benefits from this, that's why I tell people to get involved in the gun community. We all need to work together. I ordered stuff from G-Webs the other day, the Gun Channels patch, and I've got a bunch of Gun Channels patches, but the 5th anniversary button, I ordered that one for I think it was Black Friday. Free patch Friday. Dude, go order something from your websites on Fridays. I've been telling people this. Free patch Friday is where it's at. Order the deck of cards, order a patch, and they'll throw a cool patch in there. and right now it's the Wolverine patch. And he says you can't get those. It's it's a cool patch. Mine's on my safe, and you can't order them. So throw them in there when he throws them in there. That's another one. That and that lever action patch is like this long. I don't even know where to put it. I was thinking about buying another one of these bags. Yeah, Red Dawn Wolverines, but it's actually like Wolverine from like the comic books and the movies, and he's holding an AK. It's great, dude. Go to gearwebsites.com. Gearwebsites.com. He's got a bunch of stuff in there. He's got some stickers, really cool stuff, man. If you're into guns, get the playing cards. Get the playing cards. The playing cards have, he puts a lot of work and time and effort into those playing cards. And it gives you statistics on like John Moses Browning. It tells you a lot of information, but they're playing cards. So while you're playing cards with your friends, when you're playing the rummy, what's the other one that we play? What's the other one we play? Rummy? Euchre. Dude, they're playing cards. So you can play them and you can have a discussion. And if you have that person that's on the fence and doesn't understand quite what firearms are about, it's a good way to get them in there and teach them the history of firearms. It's great stuff. It's brilliant in my opinion, in my humble opinion, which doesn't mean much, but it's something really to check out. But I'm gonna put all this stuff away. I got a big day tomorrow. Come watch this. I'm gonna try and ask them if I can do a live feed. They do their own YouTube channel. Yes, it is good to keep up with history, where things come from, how they evolve, who made it, and the improvements. I mean, just looking at 1911s then, looking at 1911s now, not much has changed. Maybe the round has a little bit, but in essence, the gun's, I guess, features, what it looks like, with the cool grips and whatever. Everything else, pretty much internally, is the same thing that it's been around. Chair is against the wall. John has a long mustache. He's got the chair against the wall patches are really cool. And I think you might be able to get those. You might be able to buy those, but I don't know. I got one because I bought his patch badge for the Gun Show Loophole Tour. And that's one of the things that I wanted to do. I have a goatee, not a mustache. Yeah. But that's one of the things that I wanted to do to help push him to where he needed to go, because he came into some van troubles. So I bought some other stuff just to help him out, man. I don't care what anybody says, man. G-Webs does great things for the gun community. I've talked to him. Loads of information that I've sponged off. It's a great experience. Everybody is a great experience in the gun community, and you always, chip something off of that person, and you can put it in your memory bank, and it'll always be there. So you need to go around the gun community. Not all of us agree on certain things, and I understand that, but in essence, we all want the same things. So watch our channel. I'm crispy. Get it. There you go. For sure. So tomorrow, I'm gonna ask these guys. They have their own YouTube channel. Go check them out. They're Top Guns. They're in Terre Haute. They look like cool people. People I can relate to, people I can go up in there, maybe scream a little bit of "shall not be infringed" in there, maybe. I got my Don't Tread on Me. I got a whole bag of Don't Tread on Me stuff. I got some Roll Call 219 swag to give them. I get to pin the place of my stay in their little board, and it shows a map of all the people from different places that have visited them. So that's cool. 2A strong, you're right. AA, you are totally right. So I'm gonna go put all my good findings that I got today, all my great toys. I love my toys. They're great. I'm gonna go put this away, throw some of this away, and then tomorrow is gonna be a really excellent day. Maybe I get to shoot something really cool. Yeah, I know. But stay tuned for that stuff. Today is Monday. Usually I put out a video, but I went live for 2 hours almost. Thank you, George. Thank you, George. George he's been there since day one, man. Video tomorrow for sure, bro. For sure, dude. I'm gonna show you this place. It's one of the biggest gun shops in Indiana that I've seen. Besides Midwest Gun Exchange, go check those guys out. It's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna try and shoot some video in there. I'm gonna ask them politely, be on my best behavior, and get the business at least with my Glock. Shoot it, see how it feels in the hand, see if I can, if I don't trade it off tomorrow. You never know, I might trade off for a CZ P10C. Put that trigger in there. I'm just saying. You don't know, but I'll be like, you could have the Gen 5 Glock. Oh yes, I'll take that CZ. But we'll get through it. Video coming up tomorrow. Go check out my Instagram. I posted all my pictures, all my findings, and the places I've experienced. And if you're ever in these areas, please go look at them. I'll tag those places in those. I picked a CZ too. Yeah, for sure. I like one of them CZ Shadows, man. That's what I want. CZ Shadow. I like one of those. But I'll put the links in all the places that I travel. I don't try and put myself too far out there, but these people are willing to let me record in their building. Definitely gonna give them a thumbs up. Yeah, for sure, Jay Monty, dude. All day long, man. All day long. Hey, man. You guys stay cool. Keep your head on a swivel. Please. Always be aware of your situation, your surroundings. And like always, guys, stay tuned for tomorrow. Maybe I get to shoot something real cool. I'm hoping on it. I might beg a little bit for it, but it's going to be cool tomorrow. Maybe I'll shoot you some good deals. 2A strong. And like always, guys, follow me on Instagram, guntube.org, Gunstreamer, YouTubes. Please go to gunchannels.com. It's free to sign up. Go over there. It's the water cooler of the gun community. If you have any questions, I'm sure they'll answer it for you. We still have a little bit of time for the Midwest, because Midwest time is correct, for you to order for Cyber Monday. I'm going to go check out AA's recommendation for Sticker Mule. Shall not be infringed. Night Strike already went to bed. But other than that, like always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Yes, for sure. Send me your info. Send me your info.